Valentine's Day is almost here, and I was just inspired by Valentine's to create this look. If you guys want to know how I did this look, then just keep on watching. Alright, so what I'm doing first is just brushing out my eyebrows, and I'm gonna take my Anastasia Brow Wiz in dark brown. And what I do is I just kind of outline the eyebrow first to kind of make sure I know where I'm going with it. And then later on I brush it out to make sure that the product is nicely blended out. Alright, and now taking my Kiss Eyebrow Kit with this Morphe G11 brush, I'm going to take the darkest shade and kind of fill in maybe any bald spots that I may have, and to make the eyebrow just a little bit darker. And then I'm going to take this Morphe M414 brush and brushing out the product so that it is well distributed. Alright, now to clean up my eyebrows, I usually always take my Tarte Shape Tape, but today for some reason I wanted to try something new. So I'm taking this ColourPop No Filter Concealer in Golden 40, and I'm taking my Morphe M416 brush. And what I do is I just outline the eyebrow, and then the rest of the concealer I drag it down to my eyelid, and then I take my finger and just blend it out to make sure that it is nicely blended. Alright, and then for the top of the eyebrow, it's the exact same thing, except that the concealer, I drag it upwards and clean it up with my finger. And then once I do that, I just brush it out again to make sure that the concealer isn't just in one place. Alright, and now for my eyelid base, I'm going to take my MAC Soft Ochre and this Morphe S4 brush, and I'm dragging this all over the eyelid. And I'm taking some tape and putting it on the side of my eyes, just so I can get that nice, clean, sharp cut with my eyeshadow. Okay, and now going in with my Subculture palette, I'm going to be starting off with the shade Dawn and applying this all over the eyelid. Alright, now taking a tiny bit of fudge, I'm going to be taking this shade and applying this to the lower lash line and a tiny bit on the outer corner, but making sure to focusing it just on the bottom part of the eye. Alright, now I'm taking a little bit of Roxy and I'm going to be putting this in between a fudge and then making sure to work that into the crease. Alright, now switching to my Modern Renaissance palette, I'm going to take this shade Vietnam Red with this Morphe G12 brush. And what I'm doing here is just sketching out where I want the cut crease to be. This doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to blend out the colors later on. But I'm taking a little more of Roxy and applying this just above of where I drew the line. Okay, and now with a different clean brush, I'm going to take a tiny bit of Love Letter just to add a little more pinky into this look. And again, applying that above of where I drew the line. And now going back with Vietnam Red in that same brush, intensifying the line a little bit more. And right here is where I'm going to start cutting the crease. For this, I took my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I took the same brush that I used for my eyebrows, which is the Morphe M416. And yeah, I'm just cutting the crease. Okay, and then with the Subculture palette, going back in with a little bit of Dawn to set the concealer. And with my finger, I'm going to be taking this shade called Cube, and in the palette it looks white, but when you apply it with your finger, it kind of turns into this really light pink color, and I think it's really beautiful. But yeah, I'm applying this all over where I put the concealer. Okay, now I'm going to be mixing in Red Ochre, Love Letter, and Vietnam Red, and I'm only applying this to the outer part of the eye, and this is really going to help to make it look like that half-cut crease look. And with a clean brush, I'm just blending all those colors in to make sure it's nice and blended. Okay, and then switching back to the Subculture palette once again, I'm going to take a little bit of Fudge and only applying this to the outer corner of the eye. And this is just going to help it to make it look a little bit darker, and then taking a clean fluffy brush and making sure all of those colors are nicely blended together. Okay, and then I'm taking NYX Matte Liquid Liner, and I'm doing a regular liner. I'm not going to wing it out or anything because I wanted to focus more on the cut crease. And then removing the tape and adding some false lashes. Okay, and for the lashes, these are Ardell lashes, and these are the number 810, I believe. But these are limited edition, so I'm not sure if they are still out. But shout out to my cousin for getting these for me for my birthday. Thank you. I love lashes. This is how the final look turned out. Alright guys, so that was all for this video. I really hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!